So I wanted to show you this clip of Rudy Giuliani in which he's arguing that those who wanted to fund the police are just ridiculous. And he strawmans the argument. I want to show you this clip.
Joining me right now is former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani. And Rudy, it is always a pleasure to see you. Thanks so much for joining me once again. Your reaction to what's going on with this defunding movement, and what are the implications of that, Rudy?
Well, first of all, I still hope it's going to burn out. Bad choice of words. They're going to get over it, and it's so ridiculous, so infantile. I don't know how to even describe it. Right? I mean, suppose somebody got held hostage in my building last night. Who are we going to call? The social workers? I don't know, the mayor? Some politician? I mean, we got a squad of people who do hostage negotiations in the New York City Police Department. I was up at night with them about 8 times when I was the mayor. We have the best emergency services unit in the world. Ray Kelly used to run it, and my uncle worked for Ray Kelly back in the day. And they bring people down from the tops of buildings. They go in and gunfire and bring out police officers. They're like a special forces. I mean, this is totally nuts. The best homicide detectives ever created by God.
You've got elected officials.
They have more work than anybody else, so they did.
Rudy, you've got elected officials calling for this. Okay, you've got AOC, Tlaib, that are elected officials in Congress saying defund all of the police.
Well, I don't even know what their motives are. They don't want us to have police. I mean, each one of them says some silly things about terrorism, right? How about have we forgotten September 11? Have we forgotten the Boston Marathon? Have we forgotten all of the attempts to attack us again in New York that the New York City Police Department and the FBI stopped? And have we forgotten the fact that there are just as many Islamic extremist terrorists that want to come here and kill us now as there were 20 years ago? In fact, there are more. And they're looking at us and saying, they look like a pretty good target. The answer is to increase the number of police in this country.
Weeding out the bad apples. You can't deny that there are bad apples. And so how do you identify those people and get them out of the force? Right.
I'd be a fool to deny.
So him claiming, like, oh, what are you going to do in a hostage situation? You're going to send in social workers? He is misrepresenting the argument. People that are saying defund the police, they're not saying we can't have any police. What a lot of the individuals are saying, their main argument is like, let's put more money towards mental health treatment. Let's put more money towards counseling. Let's try to prevent poverty. Let's have these different programs, and we don't need to have militarized police that are roaming the streets that have incredible funding or that have enormous amounts of funding. It's a misrepresentation to try and make it look ridiculous. No one is arguing for complete anarchy. Well, maybe there are some people, but those are more far and in between. Few and far between. Rudy Giuliani, you understand the guy's been corrupt his whole life. Like, he's not a real valid source. He's a professional lawyer. He's not, he's good at crafting arguments, and that's one thing that you see a lot in politics. In order to try to discredit their opponent, they'll misrepresent the argument and try to make it seem as outlandish and as ridiculous as possible. Understand, Rudy Giuliani is part of the most corrupt administration, or he works with the most corrupt administration, most corrupt president in American history. Thanks for watching. We'll have more coming out on history and politics.